Tonight, on behalf of the Canine Convict Rehab Association, we'd like to introduce an inspiration to many. This man will be speaking on convict rehabilitation. He had captured over 1,000 convicts, bail jumpers, court skippers, and many other criminals. He was born in Denver, Colorado. His father was a welder. His mother was a minister at the First Assemblies of God. He said his father was mentally and verbally abusive to both him and his mother. The two men, though, grew closer as his father started to pass away. He moved around the U.S. and he pursued the life of crime. As a young man, he was arrested 18 times for armed robbery. He joined a motorcycle gang called the Devil's Disciples. In 1976, he was arrested with many other gang members for murder. They claimed that they did not commit the murder, they were innocent. A fellow gang member had acted alone on it. The killing was of a pimp and a drug dealer. They tried to plead that they were not guilty, but they were found guilty for association. He was sentenced to 5 years hard labor in a Texas prison. He was paroled in 1997. Before he went to prison, he had one child, and after his arrest, he still owed the mother back child support. While in prison, he wanted to change his life. He didn't want to be the criminal. Instead, he wanted to help the law and help criminals find a better way of life. The judge presided over the child support and agreed that if he caught a fugitive for him, he'd pay $200 towards the child support debt. After catching the first fugitive, he launched his bounty hunting career. He said on his website he didn't want to just be the informative, but he wanted the physical capture. And in tracking fugitives, he asked family and friends for more information because they themselves want to see the fugitive get better. And since he was a former fugitive, he is not allowed to carry any firearms. And he made the big-time news with his involvement of the Andrew Lester case in 2003. In January 2003, Lester was on trial for drugging and raping 3 women. He fled court during court recess, and in June 2003, one brother and one son tracked Lester to Mexico. They took him into custody, and a bystander reported a scuffle among the men to the police, which then led to the arrest of all 4 men, because bounty hunting was illegal in Mexico. And now he lives in Hawaii, and his show was launched, Dog the Bounty Hunter, in 2004, with 1.2 million views. He has his own training course, and he lives in Hawaii with his 4th wife, 7 of their 12 children, and he offers services to schools, prisons, and other institutions. And they now have a new show called Dog and Beth on the Hunt. So without further ado, give it up for Dog the Bounty Hunter.
That show's actually